What's up guys, it's this guy back at again from another video, and today I'm going to be showing you part 2 of how to make a Alexa skill using Python, and it's very straightforward. And today I'm going to be adding the intents and all of that stuff. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go over to your Lambda, make sure you're signed in. Okay, this should load. Go over to Lambda. Okay, click on your skill. So it should pop up. Okay, you can close all this out. Okay. So calculator underscore skill. Okay, now once you've done that, you can see that I have some I've added a few things. So what I added was I added a subtract intent, multiplication intent, division intent, and yeah. So I've added these intents. So the way you can convert your add intent handler is by, you can see all this stuff. So the way you can convert it to a subtract intent is by changing it to your intent name. So if you name it subtract intent on your subtract intent, you have to put it in the same way you put it in over at your Alexa developer console. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. You just have to change this, the result of n1 minus, so you just have to change that. And then, yeah, that's all you should change. For multiplication, it's the same way. So, yeah, you can find my source code in GitHub, and here's my division intent. They are all the same. You just have to change this and this. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to go over to your Alexa developer console and add a few more intents. Okay. So I'm going to call this subtract intent from here. I'm going to copy this and paste it. Okay, I'm going to create another one. Copy this. And copy this. Okay, now I can paste it. And make sure everything you copy and paste are exact, so the handler can understand, the can handle can so there isn't any mix-up in any of the intents. So let me paste this last one. Okay, so for all these intents, you just want to add a custom slot like I've done on the add intent. So the slot, so you can go to subtract, you can make a slot, you can call this slot first number. Okay, you can add that and then do first decimal. Make sure you have the second word, like number or decimal, capitalized. So you can add this. And second number. Then you can create your last slot for subtraction, and the name is going to be second decimal. Okay, so all you want to do is put the slot type to Amazon.number. You can search it up. I already have this saved. And there we go. So I'm gonna come back to you once I've added all the slots. And yeah. Okay, now that you've added all your slot types, you can now add your sample utterances. So the first way we can, add our utterances is by, just copying this and putting this into a notepad or, any kind of like software which you can type and edit, like Google Docs, or something like that. So basically you just want to copy it and then put it in there, and I'll show you a technique to figure out most of the ways people will ask Alexa to figure out your equation. So sometimes people might say first number point, second number, and if yours shows up as an error and can't handle it, then you need to add more utterances. So the more utterances you have, the better. So yeah, I'll be running through a simple way to add some utterances. So the first thing you want to do is open up your notepad or whatever you're gonna edit this with. Okay, so now that you've opened it up, you want to basically copy the add intents, first one. Okay. So, whoops. Okay, so you basically want to copy the add intent first one, and we can start by removing the add. Okay, and minus, we can add minus. Okay, so now once you've done that, I have some sample utterances in my GitHub page, which just covers the basic amount. So what you want to do is, let me open up my other skill over here. Okay, let me see if I can copy them all into here. Okay, so as this loads up, let me go to the utterances, build. Okay, so now I have my other skill opened up, and I'm gonna give you some samples of subtraction. So you wanna, well, you just wanna delete the first one you paste it in, because you shouldn't have pasted it in, my bad. So I'm gonna paste this one in, which I already have. It's take away first number, and then I'm gonna give you another one, Control V. Then I'm gonna give you another one for subtract. You just want to try to figure out, some ways of how you can say subtract first number, point second number, or first number and second number. Just ask one of your friends to, sample this out. So now that I have given you most of the possible combinations of subtraction, you just want to put a line. Okay, so once you put the line, we're going to copy the first one. So there's going to be 4 versions of the first one. So take away first number. So we're going to for the first one, we're going to take out the decimal and just do the regular subtraction. Okay, so now we're going to copy the same one again, and we are going to add the point and take off the point on the second one. Okay, and now we're going to copy the same one, then take off the point on the first one. Whoops. Okay, take off the point on the first one, then paste it again, and you have the final result. So this one is combining both of them, the points together. So the first one is without any points. First number has a point, second number has a point, both of them have a point. So now once you've done that, you can make another line with stars or whatever, just to let you know that you have made a different group. So you're going to paste this again, the second one, and you just want to paste it 4 times. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to take out the point on the first one, then take out the point on the second one, then leave the point on the first one, and then take off the point on the second one, then take off the point on the first one, or the decimal on the first one, and then leave it on the second one. And then you have the last one, which combines both of them. Okay, so now we can take our third one. So we just have to copy this, Control C, and let's make a line again. Okay, I can copy this 4 times. Okay, once you've done that, you take off the first decimal, take off the second decimal on the first one, then leave the first decimal on the first one, then take off the point on the second one, take off the point from the first one, then leave it. Okay, so we have that one done. Okay, now we can do our final last one. Okay, hit enter, control V. Okay, so you paste it 4 times, and then you can take off the point on the first one, take off the point on the second one, take off the point on the second one, then take it off on the first one, then leave it. So now that you've got your 4 possible combinations of what people might say to your Alexa skill, you can now paste them in one by one. Okay, so now over here I've got my skill, or add intent. So with our add intent we can do the same thing, but for now we're gonna do the subtract intent as our demo. So yeah, so once we've copied them all and made some possible sample utterances, I can copy this one by one, paste it in, then add it. So let me just put this on my other screen so it's a bit more convenient. Copy this, I'm gonna paste it in. I'm gonna copy my other ones in. Okay. Oh, I had a space in the front. Okay. Okay, now let me copy this and paste it. So here's our first set of sample utterances. So I'll meet up back with you guys once I've done all of the sample utterances, and yeah. Okay guys, so now I've copied in all of my sample utterances for subtract, add, if I can open it, add, multiply, and divide. Okay, so as you can see, I've added all of the sample utterances. So now what we can do is to go over here to the test tab, and we can put it to development. Oh, okay, no. Okay, just leave it like that, because this one is my live skill, which you can get in the Alexa skill store. So to trigger it mine is Alexa run mighty calculator.
Welcome to the mighty calculator. You can say, add 2 and 4.7, or multiply 4 and 8. For more information say help, to exit say stop.
So as you can see, we have our Alexa skill working. So let me just, run through all this, possible ways we can say add. So let me see if I can do this. So add 2 and 5. Also, when you're testing this skill out, your version of my skill, you have to write the numbers in word form, otherwise it won't register. So you just want to hit enter.
The result of 2 plus 5 is 7. Do you want to calculate another equation?
Okay, so let me see if division works, or subtraction. 3.2, oh, whoops. 3.2 minus 1 or something like that. Okay.
The result of 3.2 minus 1 is 2.2. Do you want to calculate another equation?
Let's test out our multiplication. Two times 10.
The result of 2 times 10 is 20. Do you want to calculate another equation?
Yes, I do.
You can now say your next equation.
So I want to divide now. 60 or 6 by 3.5.
The result of 6 by 3.5 is 1.7. Do you want to calculate another equation?
Let me test out the stop intent.
Goodbye.
Okay, so as you can see, everything is working and it's running very smoothly. So now you're probably wondering, how do I get this on my Alexa device? So first you can go over to the distribution tab, and you just have to fill this all out, all this, and you have to add a icon, and you can hit save and continue. Once you've done that, you can go over to the certification tab, and you can see the validation and functional test tab. So if there is anything wrong, there will be a red dot on the side. Okay, so yeah, so thanks for watching. This is the end of the Alexa skill series, and I hope I can make many more videos like this, and yeah, so I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers. We're almost there at 184, and just try to like and subscribe, and share this, so you will help me out if you share this. So yeah, peace. So catch you guys in the next video.